Welcome to the Cigar, gentlemen. I'm Bill, and today we are smoking the Berger Cameroon. It's actually called K by Berger Cameroon. This is a 6x52 Toro with obviously a Cameroon wrapper. Let's get it out of the wrapper here. Check out that magnificent band. She does a beautiful job on these bands. Wow. So we need to cut this and then light it. All right, let's go to cutting. Got it. That was a weird cut. What was I doing? I have a problem here. It's my first day. I'm gonna use that. Anytime I screw up, it's my first day. Just to let you know. So, day one. K by Berger Cameroon. I got it cut. Now let's get it lit. You know what? Before we do that, let's cold draw it. It's like cocoa, and you know what it's like? Raisinets. It's very good. It's dried fruit and cocoa. Raisinets, man. Anyway, let's try this out. All right, we're gonna light it with my trusty 4-flame. Nice, hefty lighter. All right. I'm gonna toast it this time. A little toasty. It's got a toastiness to it. Nutty. Breadiness. Kind of digging this. As you can see, it's box pressed if you hadn't noticed before. Anyway, very tasty so far. I got a little hint of the dried fruit in there, but no cocoa like I had before, so it's not. I'm not getting that raisinette thing going on again. So anyway, I'm gonna smoke down a little further and give you an update. So I am enjoying this K by Berger Cameroon. If I can, there we go. And as you can see, it's burning out okay, just a little off. And I've noticed that sometimes on box press, one side or the other, let's do this so you can see, one side or the other gets a little different, kind of burns a little uneven. Happens sometimes on box press, happens sometimes on regular, I don't know. Happens to me sometimes. I don't usually touch it up, as you've heard me say 1,000 times. But you can, I thought maybe we could show how you just work through it. I like to work through it. It's kind of, you know, pipe smokers have a ritual. I keep the bowl going. Sometimes it goes out, so they relight it. They do, you know, they're always fiddling with it. And they love that ritual of it. So that's kind of what I kind of think is that way when I get a cigar that's a little burning a little off. As you can see, the wrapper is kind of getting a little wavy in there. So that means it's going to burn down. So I kind of like the ritual of trying to, you know, smoke it so it will burn evenly again. I was sitting around a cigar lounge recently, and this came up. I like to smoke it where the long end, you know, where the longer part is facing up. Or if I can feel the air moving, I will face it toward the air so that it gets more breeze on it. One of the gentlemen that we were discussing this with, or I wasn't discussing, I was listening intently because I wanted to hear what everybody else's thought was on it. One of the gentlemen is a firefighter, and he said that he puts his down because the way the air flows or the heat, and I'm like, that's a thought. So I haven't tried it. I say I haven't tried. I haven't tried it since we discussed it, but I've tried it in the past, and I don't know. It's kind of, to me, it's the same either way. I have noticed that as you rotate your cigar, sometimes they'll be fiddling it, rotating it, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm smoking it upside down, or I have the band upside down. So any way to smoke it is fine. It's round, so you just kind of roll it and let it do its thing. So anyway, if you, I don't know, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Put it down in the comments. How do you work on that? Do you just let it go, or you're just like, I'm touching it up. I gotta touch it up. That's my thing. That is my ritual, touching it up. A lot of guys have that ritual. Not wrong. Just a different way of doing things. So if that's what you do, let me know. If you try to let it burn there, let me know. I'm open to all kinds of suggestions. I want to try them all. I know touching it up is a quick fix, and sometimes I do that. It depends on how bad it gets. But as you can see, this one's not getting bad. It's actually starting to fix itself just as I'm talking. It's probably like, God, just shut up, dude. You need to just smoke me, okay? Come on. Anyway, so far so good. It's got that breadiness, a toastiness to it. It's very medium bodied, so it's delicious. Not because it's medium, but it's still delicious anyway. But medium bodied, so it's not punching me in the mouth or anything like that. It's just really, really nice. I'm going to continue on. Once I get down to the big band, I will give you another up. And I'm back. As you see, I got right down to the band there. So start smoking band here in a second. So need to be quick, I guess. Anyway, so far so good. The retrohale. So I didn't tell you about the retrohale. Retrohale is delicious. It's that bready toastiness. Oh, so good. It's not like toast, like you toasted some bread. It's bready and then like toasted nuts, and it's so good. Really, if you know how to retrohale, or you're just trying it, this is a great cigar to practice on. Retrohaling. So you just take it in your mouth and then just try blowing it out your nose. You don't inhale it, just blow it out your nose, and you're gonna find a ton more flavors. It just takes practice. I've only been retrohaling maybe 2 years out of my cigar journey, because I could never get it right. But now it's second nature. So far so good. As you can see, the burn line is working itself out, and absolutely delicious so far. I'm going to keep smoking, and I'll give you my final thoughts shortly. Okay, so I'm getting down to the end here, and it has been a fantastic cigar. Just full of flavor through the whole thing. The notes have always been there. The nuttiness, the breadiness, the same with the retrohale, all kinds of toastiness going on. Just a really delicious cigar. I wouldn't say it's an everyday cigar because the price point's a little high for an everyday cigar. So And when I say a little high for every day, it's definitely more than $10. I think it's in the $12 range. So in that range, that kind of takes it out of the everyday thing. Because $12 a day that's a lot. It could add up to a lot. 12 times 30 if you smoke 30 cigars in a month. Anyway, so, but very, very delicious. I highly recommend it. I'm a big fan of Karen Berger. She makes some excellent cigars. Never have any problems with draw, never have any problems with the way it's rolled. It never falls apart on me. They're just a great cigar. So the quality control seems to be a big thing with Karen Berger cigars. So check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Also like and subscribe on Rumble. I'm also on YouTube. Check me out on all those platforms if you want to see more cigar content. And I'm Bill the Cigar Gentleman. Smoke on, my friends.